Hey, what's up guys, welcome to a new video. I just want to say before the video starts that it's going to be all over the place, right? I don't really have a directive line or like anything to sort of guide the video. I'm just going to rant randomly. But basically recently, or like the last few years, I realized that at least in the infected community, if not in every community, people have been complaining and just crying 24/7 for no reason. Like I swear I haven't seen people call me a cheater or like call random people a cheater that much, except like the last few years. It's to the point of like whenever I play the game, if I get one kill or like if I get a few kills, I get called a cheater, right? It used to be when I will get like insane rotation, right? Very nice rotation. I will never die because I was last in, I don't fucking know, Modern Warfare 2019. I would rotate, the 200 HP. Some people weren't aware. I would, be faster than them. So like people will think I had a speed hack and such. So it was sort of like understandable things, right? But then I will explain to them, they won't listen. So I mean, that's their fault. But these days now, like I get called a cheater for like killing someone. I get 2 kills in a row, I get called a cheater. I get called a wall hacker or something. Like I can get that you call me a cheater because I nuke, right? Even though it's fucking stupid, okay, I might maybe get that, right? You're stupid, okay, that's your fault. But getting called a cheater over the most normal gameplay is starting to piss me off to the point of like believing that most of the infected community is so bad or like so stupid that like they just complain. The amount of time I see people not playing the best, like once again, don't get me wrong, I might tryhard, you might see me as a tryhard, you might see me as a sweat in infected. I play the game and I guess I have like a certain level because of how much I play the game mode. I do like to try to go for nukes. I do like to try to go for like good games, and I never thought that people had to be super good to add their opinion or something. Like everybody play the way they want and I will always go with that. But it's always the people that don't do any fucking effort of trying to be better or like trying to actually improve that call you a cheater, right? The amount of time I get called a cheater and then like the gameplay of said person that called me a cheater is very basic, and I don't mean that in a mean way, right? Like again, everybody has their own play style. As long as you play infected and you enjoy your time and you're having fun, that's all that matters. It's always people that crouch in a corner and die at 2 kills, and I'm not saying that to shame them because they don't have, oh my god, they don't have 25 kills. No, I'm saying that as like it's people that do not sort of have the nice or like the good play style or adapted to infected. Like there's a reason why I get good games a lot. It's because I play the game a lot, I'm trying to improve every time, and because I play a lot, I sort of understand how the mod works compared to like TDM or like domination, for example, and I do adapt to that. And I improve and I get better. I know it sounds random and I just wanted to complain. I feel like people mostly don't realize that because they cannot perform well, that no one else can. And the moment you get like more than 10 or 15 kills, you're automatically cheating because in their mind, there's no fucking way someone can get like 20 kills or like a nuke. I feel like it's sort of like a combination between the fact that sometimes survivors don't really have a brain when they're playing. Again, I know I want to reiterate that people play the way they want, but the amount of time I see people misplaying or like doing some very questionable moves as like stupid, even people that play infected a lot and then call me a cheater, is insane, right? Because if you're not improving, that doesn't mean that no one else can improve. So I think it's like the combination between people just being unable to improve or like unable to sort of realize and adapt on how to play, plus the fact that people call you a cheater for the dumbest reason now. I just don't know why people refuse to improve, refuse to try to use their brain and try to play as a team instead of thinking like they should get 20 kills by sitting in a corner. I know it might sound as just me complaining about people, but I legit feel like that so many players could be way better and so many games could end in such a nice way if people will actually try for a second instead of like refusing to improve. If there's going to be infected in BO6, I'm going to do so many tutorial videos on so many different subjects to try to teach people, and I really hope that they're going to like, it feels weird to say, but watch my videos, like try to improve, to make the game overall better, because a lot of time people, they just don't play well. They don't play well, and then you get called a cheater because they don't realize that not everyone is stupid or like not everyone refuses to improve. Again, that's just like a super random video of just me ranting. The fact that people call you a cheater now instead of fucking trying to improve is just annoying. The fact that I can get 3 kills in a row and get called a cheater just because of that is just insane. While trying to record background gameplay, as you can see, I legit killed one guy and got called a cheater. I guess that guy called me a cheater in the past, right? So he might just obviously think that I cheat. Like, it's just annoying to the point of like, stop fucking pretending that everybody else is cheating and it's not your fucking fault. So yeah, I really wish people will actually try to improve, because Infected is such a cool mod, and it sort of pains me when I don't see that much people actually playing well. Of course, there's like the thing of some people just randomly playing one game and they don't really know anything about the mod. That I can understand. But a lot of time I see some very recurrent names, and those same names refuse to improve. Like, I don't see any improvement in their playstyle or like the way they play. But at the same time, they're the first one to fucking call me a cheater when I get a good game, because I do adapt and because I do actually try to use my brain and play the mod a bit better. I feel like some of those players play the mod as much as me, so it's not an issue of like I'm playing the game 24/7 and I'm playing way more than them when I see them a lot and I know they play Infected a lot. So it's not an issue like that. It's just them that they just refuse, and then they complain about the dumbest shit. But yeah, basically my point was that it's a bit sad to see some Infected lobbies that could, you know, have a good game. Like, you could have such a nice team play and such a nice team synergy, if that's correct. And instead of that, like, people just misplay a lot, which I guess is okay. It's okay, but then they fucking complain that you cheat when, you know, it's a skill issue on their part. So yeah, I really hope that BO6, if there's Infected there, people will actually play better overall. I'm not saying like sweat or anything. I'm just saying like have a bit of a better understanding on how the mod work. And yeah, that overall the games will be better, because a lot of the games that you have in Infected right now do end up in such a fast way because people do some bad moves that could easily be prevented. So yeah, sorry about that little rant, that little complaint. I just wanted to put that word out there, that it's a bit sad to see how people behave and how stupid they can be sometimes. But yeah, I really hope that BO6 will have a way better Infected community overall, because I love Infected and it just saddens me sometimes that the community is a bit stupid. But yeah, thank you for watching that random rant video, and see you next time.